Hi guys, good morning. Oh, right. Not coffee, tea, but you know what? I'm going to do something else I haven't done for a long time, and that is this. Wow. Because life has been so incredibly fucking beyond words, shitty, grating, difficult, horrifying, and every fucking other imaginable word that you want to apply that is negative, that I thought, you know what, fuck it. Every day I feel like smoking. Every day I feel like doing things I know are not good for me. Every day I want to go on a killing spree. Every day I want to get my AK fully loaded and go out there and really fucking go for it with gusto in a massive fucking way. Every day I want to do that. I am super aware of what I call the hell contagion as it manifests in my own consciousness. What it is. You know, there's no simple way of putting that into words in a quick way. I can tell this is going to be a rambly one, guys, so bear with me, right? I've got a million hammers wanting to come down on a million nails, and I haven't got the wherewithal to convey it, which is so incredibly fucking frustrating. It's beyond words, right? One thing I do know is this: soul travelers are major league fucking players, people. We really are. We're major league players. We are not fucking around anymore. Any of us are, right? If you come across somebody who still thinks that you know, as long as we change the world a little bit, then it will be okay, just spit in their face and walk away. Or just don't spit in their face, actually. Don't even do that. This is what I mean. This is it. These waves coming up from within me. And being menopausal, I get the hot flush thing going on, and I think this is meaningful because, of course, there is no such thing as the menopause. It doesn't really exist, because all of this is a fucking dream and an illusion and a nightmare created somehow by consciousness. And you've got to ask, well, what is consciousness? What is it? Well, it's all to do with our identity. What are we? I say we are the fucking dreamers, and this is the dream. But we're not dreaming a good dream. We're dreaming a fucking nightmare here, people, because we're infected, right? So these hot flushes I have created because just a sec. What the fuck? Bye, my lovely. All right, darling. Cheers. All right, see you later. All right, bye. Yeah, someone's given me a parcel. Weapons of mass destruction. It's my monthly quota of various chemicals. Anyway, these hot flushes, right? So every time I get one, I get really hot. They've been hot. They're hotter now than ever before, and it truly is like the hell realms manifesting. I get this overwhelming. I wouldn't call it a desire. It's much deeper than that. It's compulsive. Go and do something really bad, like either stick a knife in yourself or stick a knife in someone else. Do something horrible. It's really fucking sickening and weird. And it's funny because a friend of mine, her mother, had a thyroid problem and was behaving in ways that it's like, wow, that's total fucking hell contagion, where to go. Really bad behavior. And I've seen other people, you know, like I said, it's going to get really rambly this, but oh god, because there's so many different things going on. I see it everywhere now, and it's beginning to become very clear and very obvious to me what lies at the center of the nightmare, why we are creating generating this nightmare, this repetitive, mundane, limited, obstructionist, trauma-based mind control nightmare that is constantly communicating to us too. Check out a good little channel called Armageddon Consciousness as well. He's pretty good with that shit, and I am too, because I see the signs and the symbols everywhere. And it's healing. Our consciousness is healing. Our consciousness is always trying to heal itself. It started doing that in the 60s in a big way, but of course it's always hijacked because the forces of darkness, which is the hell contagion, is always trying to subvert and hijack and trying to funnel it to serve its agenda, i.e. it wants to live, the hell contagion wants to live, right? And it's not going to win, because this has been an upward surge, like a tidal wave of consciousness, which is just a word for something that we are, for our true identity, soul travelers, major league players, something that we do naturally. So this sickness, this rot, this decay, this evil is literally being purged out of us. The more it attacks us, the psychic attack, all the obstructionism, I'm sure you've noticed, right? The more it attacks us, I mean, even getting dressed nowadays, it's a major fucking issue. Everything, you know, you try to put your trousers on, you fall over, right? You try and make a cup of tea, something moves your hand, boom, and the cup goes flying with hot liquid all over it, like whatever, you know, it literally is appalling, the obstructionism. And it's all psychic attack. And it brings on fury, rage. You know, you go out there, everybody's masked. More and more now, I see people just walking around with masks on continually. They probably sleep with their masks on. They probably, you know, have a shower with their mask on. It's getting more and more insane. Completely and utterly insane. And it's showing us more and more clearly that this place is a nightmare and that it is not real, and that the people going along with it are not real, they're just NPCs. But they are minions of the hell contagion. You know, they may come across as perfectly nice, law-abiding, good people and citizens of this and that and Urana, but they're not. They are used, and yeah, it's all very, very, very nebulous and weird and dark and twisted, and the inversion is more obvious now than ever before. So I get these waves of this hell contagion coming up, like the hatred, the rage is so intense and it's so overwhelming. It's unbelievable. I mean, there are no words to describe it. And it's like, it wants its pound of flesh. And it's like, yeah. That is what you see when you see these people doing the most horrific things. They are heavily infected. The people that want to torture children to death or whatever, the psychopaths and all that. They are the ultimate example on the external of the hell contagion. They are pure hell. They are demons. You look at things like the Skinwalker Ranch, for example, and all the shit that went down there, which again exists in the nightmare, so it isn't real, but it is there to show you in this weird nebulous way what's really going on, of course, because we have these orange portals opening up there and black creatures climbing out. Hell realms, incursions, right? I've done a video about this before. Because hell manifests because our consciousness needs to see it now. We can no longer remain in ignorance. We can no longer remain in a state of, I don't want to know. It has to manifest. It has to manifest within our own consciousness so that we are fully aware of what is going on. And it has to manifest on the external, so that again we make the correlation, we get it, it clicks into fucking place. The depression, the fear, the decay of absolutely everything. Have you noticed how everything is decaying at a massive rate now, at an accelerated rate? Our bodies, our clothes, there's more dust than ever before, there's more dirt than ever before. Every fucking thing in this realm is falling apart, people. Everything is diseased, everything is rotting. More so now, and at a more accelerated pace than ever before. This is happening for a reason. You see the demonic, tortuous, disgusting evil everywhere. You see it on television, you see it on Netflix, you see it on the news, you see it everywhere. Our eyes, our inner eye is opening very, very wide here, and we are finally seeing it. And you know, here's the thing. So what is consciousness? What is consciousness, right? Well, for that question to be answered, well, you can't really answer that like that. It is a question. What is consciousness? You need to ask, what are we? What are we? What am I? Why is this happening? Why am I in what, you know, all of this? For starters, the acute discomfort, the acute dissatisfaction, the acute understanding, intrinsic understanding and intrinsic knowing of the rot, of the decay. Just take it to, say, your own body and what is happening to your body right now, and probably has been for years. Look at other people. You see how they are, how everybody is stunted and malformed, misformed and ugly and putrid looking. People are, you know, disgusting looking. They really aren't good looking at all. People are dirty, people are smelly, people are misshapen. Everything is circling the drain in a massive, massive way now. And the acute sense of how wrong that is now is so pronounced. Now, if this was all there is, as the hell contagion keeps fucking telling us, oh, this is all there is, this is all there is, and this is all there is, and this is all you deserve, you worthless, powerless, defenseless victim, you. And then all these people pop up. I've noticed this as well, the trolls. I've seen the comments, you know, under certain videos, and I see these people that continually want to advertise the fact that, oh, this is all there is, and you know, this is all there is. They're trolls, they are minions of the hell contagion, and they want you to believe that, they want you to think that. And there is a part of our psyche that believes that and that thinks that, and it is the dark generator attacking us there. That is the point of attack. That is our weakest link within us, you see. Hence it attacks us there. And that is what is happening right now. It is activated in a big fucking way. Big way. Right? Because we know beyond the shadow of a doubt that this is all wrong. Right? Menopause, periods. There was this ad on YouTube about women having periods, painful periods, right? And basically saying, well, you don't have to have periods anymore because you can have something, you can take something and you'll never have to have periods again. And you know, in fact, having periods is wrong, being a woman is wrong, and it's just like, first of all, we're given reality. Right, we live it every day of our lives. We're living this putrid inversion every day. We're in this room with a buffet, which is a bit like the buffet in the room of Miss Havisham of Great Expectations. Everything is rotted. It's all putrid, rotted, a rotting cake and rotting joints of beef and rot, black rot. But we're given that. And then We're told that this is how it's meant to be. It is good for you. Suffering is good for you, and this is all good. And it's a Coca-Cola ad, basically, right? But we know, as soul travelers, that something is wrong. So we exist our entire life with this sense that this isn't right, this isn't right, this isn't right, this is not right, and it's agony to us. But we go into deflection mode because everybody keeps telling us, the mundane reality reinforcement officers keep telling us that there is something wrong with us, that we shouldn't feel that way, that everything is beautiful and wonderful. And then they get you to look at all the celebrities, and then they get you to look at all the famous people, and they get you to look at all the successful people, and they get you to look at all that and all that and all that, and they say, well, look how beautiful it is, and look at the Kardashians and how beautiful they are, and look at this and how successful, and why aren't you like this, and why aren't you like that, and you know, you're so this and you're so that, and all the insanity and the inverted satanic evil filth that is this world. Everything that is good, nature, animals, the very few soul people that are here, is constantly under heavy bombardment of the worst type, trauma-based mind control, inversion, which is evil incarnate. So we know something is wrong. Male pattern baldness, puberty, right? Diseases of all kinds. I mean, there's so many diseases now that weren't there in the 60s and the 70s and even the 80s or the 90s. New labels for new diseases and genetic weirdness and all kinds of shit going on. It's incredible. I'm really enjoying this little cig. I haven't had a fag for ages. So we exist here knowing this is all wrong, and it is in and of itself a terrifying, horrendous trauma that our bodies decay, that we grow old, that our skin sags, that our teeth rot, that we lose our hair, in for many men going bald, or even for women now. I see bald women everywhere. I mean, people literally are looking diseased everywhere I go. It's fucking horrific. And I see them everywhere queuing to go into the Wetherspoon pub, which is a chain of pubs we have here in England, which is just appalling and disgusting in every imaginable way. But they're queuing up to go into these corporate, diseased, inverted establishments. Oh, we must queue with that, you know, and they're there, and it brings up my hell contagion, you know. It brings it all up. It is one massive trigger fest, and here I am witnessing what is happening to my body, what is happening to everything that I own, like my clothing, my rug. I have this beautiful Persian rug, and all of a sudden it's got holes in it everywhere, and it's like, but they weren't there last week, now they are. It is literally, the hell contagion is manifesting itself in enormous ways, showing me exactly what is what. You see, because how the fuck could we know and understand and feel in the deepest of ways that this is all wrong if there wasn't anything else? Do you get what I'm saying? How could you possibly feel this deep, grating, horrifying sense of, oh my god, I can't bear this anymore, it's agony, it's horror, right? Why would you feel that if this is all there is, and if this is had it's meant to be? You wouldn't feel that way. The reason we feel that way, people, is because we know the truth, you see. Therefore, we know what we truly are. We may not know it clearly, no, as yet, no, we don't. But we're really beginning to feel it now. We felt it our entire life, despite the continual efforts of the mundane reality reinforcement officers to make us believe that this is all there is and it's wonderful. We've known it all along, but now we really know it because we're no longer in denial. We're no longer trauma deflecting. We're feeling the trauma. The trauma is here and it's fucking agony. So severe depression, hate, rage, wanting to, it's like, got to do something. I've got to do something. I've got to self-harm. Have you ever thought about why people do that to themselves? Well, they do it because they cannot bear the agony of it anymore, you see. That's not an external mirror, as it were, showing you the agony, the truth, the agony, the unbearableness of it all. Because the truth is that we are light, that we are beautiful, that we are magical, that we are powerful, that we are free, that we are incredible. Incredibleness. Existing, being forced, made to exist in the inversion realm, which is what this place is. You see, so you're in this room with this buffet and everything is rotting, and you see this, and there's all these people around you going, well, they just need to change the carpet, you know, if they change the carpet it would be great, it would be great. Or, well, they should take some of that away and just replace it with another cake, which is also rotting, but it's a bigger cake, so then it should be, yeah, it would be alright then. You see what I mean? That's what's happening. It's meant to be this way. But you know, just go on Netflix and look at the Kardashians. Wow, she's had ass implants. So amazing. Wow. I mean, it's incredible what they do, how they, it's all natural to have periods, it's natural to have the menopause, and it's natural for a man to lose his hair, and it's all natural for children to have rotting teeth. That's natural. And it's natural to have autoimmune diseases. It's natural for your hair to fall out at age 2. It's natural for your hat to fall off and your arms to fall off and to have leprosy, and it's natural, it's natural, it's natural. It's all good and it's natural. And then they tell you that you must resist the naturalness of it. You must resist that, and you must want something there. It's over there. It's on the left. It's on the left, yeah. Be a social justice warrior. Be that. Go and protest and tell the government not to be so mean to you. That will sort it out. Yes, periods. Yeah, they're very painful. It's natural. Oh, no, it isn't natural. No, it isn't natural. No, I'm going to have a sex change because I just don't want those periods anymore. You see what I mean? It's completely insane. It doesn't even make any sense anymore, right? Plastic surgery, man. I've seen images lately of people. This popped up on YouTube, and it was this short video of people, how they looked back in the 70s and the 80s and what they look like now, and it's like, wow, scary shit, man. See, before the fall, as in before the hijack, before the hell contagion took hold of that which creates the dream, we created infinite incredibleness, people. Infinite magic. Infinite creativity. And love was the all that is. Everything is love. And now the hell contagion is, there is no such thing as love. There is no such thing as love. What, you think love is going to get you somewhere? Well, look at the state you're in. Look at your body and how it's rotting away. Look at everybody. Look at the state they're in. It's all hate. It's hate. That's all it is. That's all there is. There is hate. Why don't you go and express that hatred? Do something with the hate. Do something with the rage. Really feed that. That is what I want. I want you to feed the hate. And I want you to feed the rage. And I want you to do harm. Yes. And I see the images in my head. I see the demons, and I see the hell portals opening up. I see it written all over people. I see it everywhere, and I feel it acutely. I've never felt it like this before, but whoa, do I feel it now. And all of this is the snake eating its own tail because it needs to die, and it is dying because consciousness is at war with itself in a way. The true consciousness is powerful and potent, and it's ripping away all those Coca-Cola ads. It's ripping down all the fake scenery. It's ripping it away. It's tearing it down. It's destroying this goddamn illusion, saying the only way out is through. And I was thinking about this morning, because I was feeling really, really fucking shitty. I've been feeling so shitty that, there are no words for this at all whatsoever. And it's so mad and insane and nebulous and crazy. Typical Neptune, typical Pluto, typical fucking all the squares that we've been having. Mars against Pluto, against Neptune, and the Sun in square to this and that, and ooh and ah, and the map is not the territory, you know. I know, the map is not the territory, people, remember this. But what came up today, as I was pondering all this insanity and thinking, well, what is the point? What is the purpose? Is there any meaning? Are we stuck here forever? Does evil always win? Love. What is love? What has it done for me? You know, where's it gotten me? Where have I gotten? I've not gotten anywhere, and it's all shit, and I hate this, and I hate myself, and I hate all this. Ooh. And then it said, this is what it takes. 11, 33, 99, doing the time warp. That's the message I got. Now this is very interesting because, of course, it is the only way, people. It is going through the eye of the needle, and it is without a doubt the hardest quest. This is the quest. This is the nature of the beast, people. This is what we have to face in here. It is triggered by the external in all its insanity, inverted filth that it is. Triggers it in here. In here, you see, it's in here, all along. Oh, it hides, it hides, it hides, it hides. And now, it just isn't hiding anymore. It cannot hide. It wants to hide. It wants everything to be the way it was in the 70s and the 80s, when nobody was awake, when nobody had a clue. Nobody, you know. And some people were beginning to wake up, and something was happening in the fields. There's a good book, Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon. It's a good book. It's very expensive because it's out of print. Ha ha, go figure. And the guy that wrote it is dead, but it's a very good book. How the movement of consciousness, the upward search of consciousness, the liberation, the true self saying enough of this shit, and the hijack, you know, wow. But that was then, and it never stopped, you know. It was never able to subdue it, not really. It sort of managed it, and it became all this kind of left, you know, type of stuff, you know, the kind of yeah, you know, all the insanity that we see now. Marxism, cultural Marxism, and all these terminologies that people get fixated on and go on and on and on and on about. And it's, no, that's not where it's at. That's just a glitch. That's just a little mirror image of something. There's far, 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 far more to it than that. People keep looking, but people just don't, do they? But soul travelers do, you see. We keep looking and digging, and it digs into us, and that is the whole fucking point, isn't it? The hell contagion cannot ever destroy consciousness, which is pure, infinite love and creativity. It could never do it. Never. This now is it. The crescendo is so loud, this high, high, high pitched crank, you know. It's the time warp, people. It's the time warp. Yes. That film has always been very meaningful to me. Very meaningful indeed. For my own reasons. It may not be meaningful to any of you, and that's neither here nor there, because there are things in your life that are meaningful to you, that you have put there for you. Right? We have a sense, a very deep all-encompassing sense of what we truly are. We have it. Our true self, the true consciousness, temperance. The true self knows what we are. It knows what we are capable of and what we can create. The hell contagion is fighting tooth and nail. It's inverting more and more and more. Invert. And it just isn't cutting it, people, because yeah, if you're in absolute agony right now, you're getting it right. You are getting real with it all, people. You are getting real with it all if you are in absolute agony, believe me. Alright? Because it is now completely and utterly unbearable. So what do you do when you are at that point where you simply cannot bear it anymore because it is just so putrid beyond words, and you're in the buffet room and it's all just rot? The sewage farm, the worms, and everybody's, oh, just change the wallpaper, you know, Q will change the wallpaper and then it will all be great. The stupidity, the stupidity, it's like, oh my fucking God. Which again brings on a surge of the hate. Because, you know, it's like, yeah, but if you really hate and destroy and maim and torture, that will make it alright. No, that's the hell contagion. I see you. The depression. We're never going to get out of here. Evil always wins. We're going to rot forever and ever and ever. The passive aggression. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything. They're doing it to me. Self-hate, because at the center of it all, the hell contagion manifests as such putrid self-hate, such against yourself, the consciousness wars. That's what it is. I've been paying a lot of attention my entire fucking life, and this is what I see so clearly now. I see clearly now, very clearly. I can see clearly now. You know? Oh, wow. All those lovely, all that nice bit of formaldehyde, you know. Lovely. It's incredible. I mean, it's just incredible. It is. And we have two choices. We can give in to this hell contagion, believe what it tells us. It's very hard because we're feeling it in a massive, it's like, and when you're in it, people. Because this month, October, is, when I look at the map, right, the astrological map, or the mirror map of the external world, when I pay attention to all the signs and all the synchronicity and all the different maps and all the different mirrors, I can see what's happening. The masks are coming off, the veils are being torn down, revelation, you see, and it's there and it's telling us exactly what is happening. And the hell contagion is continually at us. The psychic attack is, wow, beyond anything. It's saying, yeah, that's all there is. And the true self is there saying, it's bullshit, it's bollocks, don't fucking believe it. You're there thinking, yeah, but why am I here then? Why have I been tortured like this my entire life? Why have I been taken and turned inside out like this? Why? Surely that means that evil always wins. And that is what the hell contagion wants you to think, you see. It wants you to think that evil always wins. It gives you example after example after example after example after example after example of that. It will say, look at your life. Look how fucking worthless you are. You haven't achieved anything. You have no status. You don't have ass implants, motherfucker. We've got fucking Spitting Image back on telly. Not, I haven't watched it, but just another nice little mirror tweak. You know what I mean, people? It can't help itself. Evil just can't help itself. All we can do is buckle down and know that we choose, because we are major league players, soul travelers. Hear me now. We are major league players and we are fucking powerful. We do not have to sit here in agony, in this twisted contortion, inversion, insanity, hell realm that this world is fast becoming, and let it all go down and give up and give in and oh, evil always wins. Yeah, because that's all there is. Yeah. No. 11:33:99 doing the time warp, people. What do you think? Because you see, 11, I have two, my name makes up 11, my birth date makes up 33. And I've said this before, these people, these idiots that you get on fucking online going, I'm a master number, it means I'm really special. I don't have to do anything for it. I don't have to do any work. I'm just cool and I'm better than you because I'm a master number. And it's like, no. If you're a master number, no less 2 master numbers, that means your life is going to be really, 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 really tough, because you have to be shown the truth, and the truth really fucking hurt. It will rip you apart. It will rip out your fucking bowels and shove them down your fucking neck. That has to happen. Sorry. It is the only way, people, because if you do not see the truth, how the fuck do you expect to be free? If you don't want to do the work and you want to pussyfoot around and you want to bypass all this crap and just go from that to that, that's not going to happen. Hence, soul travelers are major league players, people. We are in that room with the rotting buffet right next to Miss Havisham telling us how wonderful it all is. And we are there like the little boy saying, how but the Emperor isn't wearing any fucking clothes. At some point now, very, very soon, hence 11:33, the bridge going from 1, awakening, more and more and more and more and more grating, more and more painful, more and more distorted, more and more terrifying, more and more horrifying. I can't bear it anymore. I want to kill myself. I want to stick a knife in my head. Shut up. Right? The more you feel like that, the closer you are to getting through the eye of the needle, people. I really feel this, We are very close. Very close. What it will look like, how it will manifest, I do not know. What will happen, I do not know. Will it happen by degrees or will it happen in one foul swoop? I don't know. The time warp is the magic. Boom. Something. Consciousness is very, very powerful. Consciousness is just a fucking word that the New Age loves to use in its inversion narrative all the time. It likes to do that. Oh, consciousness this and consciousness that. What is consciousness? What is it? We need to keep asking the relevant questions. We need to ask the hard questions. We need to see. We need to feel. We need to hear. We need to taste. We need to be this quest. We are the quest. We are the ring of power. We are the destruction, and we are the creation, we are the inversion, and we are the fucking explosion that blows this insane out of the water forever. We entered hell. We have walked the myriad paths. of the hell landscape, people. We've been lost in it. We've been... Everything, it's all been done to us, you know. Everything, it's all been done to us. We never realise how utterly insane it really is, but we do now. Oh, we know it now. And it isn't done yet. October is a motherfucker. Whoa. The fear, the heart palpitating fear of it all. The fear, the hate, the self-hate, the self-attack, the... Whoa. Sorry, I'm repeating myself, but you know, it cannot be it is what it is. We're doing the time warp, people. I know there's a lot of people talking about timelines and this and the other, but you see, the map is not the territory. So if you come across any kind of videos that resonate with you, watch them, but do not believe what it says. Just look for, learn to read the symbols, learn to read the signs, okay? Because that is where it is. That's what I call pearls. It's not about, oh, so she says this, so yeah, that's what it is. No, it isn't. No. All of it is symbolic. This is a symbolic realm, okay? It speaks to you in symbols. It might use numbers. It might use something that happens that in and of itself means nothing, but it's a symbol for something. Everything is symbolic. True consciousness is a type of identity, and I say that hesitantly because identity denotes something. Again, it's a word, it's a concept, and a concept limits, puts something in a box with a label on, and it is not that. The truth is that there is no box, there is infinity, infinite creativity, and we are that. But we can't even really get our head around it. We're still trying with the left brain, the hell contagion infected part of our consciousness, the part of our consciousness that is infected. We're still trying to make sense of something that cannot be made sense of like that. It can't be done. Oh. It isn't... You know, if you ever notice, everybody in this world operates on the black and white. Or people talk about balance. Well, balance is 50% evil and 50% good, you see? No, it isn't, people. That is not balance. That is an inversion again, you see? I know this much. All the evil that has been done, all the horrors that have been perpetrated here have to be undone. No inversion, evil can be allowed to exist. It has to go all the way back and all the way forward and all the way up and all the way down. All of it will have to be undone, you see. Then, when it's been synthesized, as it were, into the essence of this experience, but it has been purified, it can then be used as a raw material of such tremendous power that it creates reset. It will no longer have the power to pollute consciousness. The pollution will be no more. But we will still have had an experience, and that experience that we have had, that no longer has the power to pollute, will enrich the all for infinity. It will somehow contribute to the infinite creativity. Somehow. We came here meaningfully. We came here. We entered hell meaningfully with a purpose and a reason. We forgot that. We got lost in the nightmare, people. We believed it to be real, but it isn't real at all. Even these bodies, it's like it's got 2 arms, it's got 2 legs, it's got fingers. What is that about? Like, I had this weird schismy thought about that. It's like, what the fuck is that even about? That doesn't even make sense. Like, fuck off. What nonsense. No evil of any kind will be allowed to exist, to perpetuate itself, to pollute, to hijack, to invert. None of that at all. But something, this tiny smidgen, will become part of the whole. Oh, we have done this. We did that in order to create this. Yeah. And right now, people, right now is the hardest of the hard. I dare say we didn't think it was going to get like this. We didn't realise, you know. But we are capable, you see. We are capable. We need to bear with it. We need to continue to tune in and listen to the voice of the true self, the sentinel, that which always is, always was, always will be. It listens, it knows, it witnesses. It is quiet, it is peaceful, it is tranquil. It knows the truth, it is the truth. It knows exactly what it's doing, people. Trust that. Trust that. Keep tuning into that. And when the insanity happens and tries to take control over every facet of you, as it's wont to do, then do not interact with it, do not believe it, do not go into it. Or if you do find yourself going into it, because we're so very used to going into it, then drag yourself back. We keep resurfacing, it's like we're constantly drowning and we keep going down, you know, but eventually, people, it just can't, it won't win, it can't win, you see. It isn't actually very powerful at all. Oh boy, the amount of effort it expands in order to try and stay alive, to affect some sort of dominance. I mean, it's inordinate, people, so it shows you in and of itself that it is powerless. It needs our acquiescence, it needs our interaction, it needs our obeisance, it needs our complicity. And we are no longer any of that, because now we see these, it's there, see? In here, out there, it's all the same. You see? The power of it all. Rising, rising, rising. So, soul travelers, major league players, infinite creativity, infinite love,